Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to give you a really quick update on where I'm at before we get to work a little bit here. Most of you who've been following along know that I bought this trailer from a farmer who didn't have it registered or anything. It was being used just on his farm as a wood hauler, so it didn't have plates or anything. I bought it with a handwritten bill of sale. Normally these trailers have these aluminum placards on them with the serial number, manufacturer, Stevens Manufacturing, M416, 19, whatever it was built, and serial number, like I said. So this one didn't have any of that. So there's, with the handwritten bill of sale and no placard, there's nothing to identify this trailer. That being said, in Michigan, when you try to register a trailer with no information, normally we have what we call a Secretary of State's office. Most of you know that as the DMV. So the Secretary of State typically would register a trailer with no information as a home-built trailer. They'll issue you a serial number that you are responsible for putting on the vehicle. So I didn't really want it to be a home-built trailer title because it's a historical vehicle. It's a military trailer. So I went and I had to have it weighed because there's a 2,500 pound limit, and then you're into another class of trailers. So I took it to the local feed mill and had it weighed for $3. Got my little ticket that says it was, it actually weighed at 550 pounds even. So I went to the Secretary of State's office with my handwritten bill of sale and my ticket from getting it weighed. This is the only placard that came on it. I don't know if I mentioned that already. All it says is property of U.S. Army. It says maintenance depot, but there's nothing to, no serial number, nothing on it. So I had nothing to go by other than the handwritten bill of sale. Fortunately, the gentleman I bought it from wrote on it military trailer. So when I went to the Secretary of State's office, I told her I know I need to register this trailer. All I have is a bill of sale and the weight ticket. She asked me if I had been registered in Michigan before, and I told her I didn't believe so. I didn't know. But I told her it's a military trailer that I bought, and basically I restored it. She asked what year it was, and I told her I really didn't know, but I know the range they were built, and I said, well, I was born in 1969. Can we make it a 1969? She said, works for me. So I'm kind of stoked about this. It's a small win. It probably doesn't mean a lot to most people, but so the registration, she did put on her 1969 military trailer, not home-built trailer. So I was pretty excited about that. Like I said, it's a little thing. Probably means nothing to most people, but for those of us who enjoy this type of stuff, it's something. So I got my permanent trailer plate. I got my license plate mounting bracket. And I've got this jack stand I'm going to mount on the tongue. I don't like it. It's not going to be permanent, but it's what I have, so it's what I'm going to go with for now. I'm going to get this mounted up. This is the only thing left to make it street legal, as I said. So I'm going to get this mounted, this bracket mounted on there. However, it's a solid loop. I've already hardwired my wiring in. I should probably have put a plug in hindsight, but since I didn't, I don't want to cut these and have to re-terminate them, creating another potential failure point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cutting wheel and just cut a slot right here so I can slide the wire through it, mount it up, we'll be good to go. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to cut that. I'm going to wire brush clean it up a little bit, spray some paint on it, and a little bit later, once that paint dries up, we'll get her mounted up. So I've got that cut and sprayed. While that's drying up, I mounted my temporary ugly tongue stand. I'm going to take the screws out of this placard and get the nut and screw cleaned up, see if they're going to be reusable. I know this ain't pretty, but it is original, so I'm going to mount this back on it. And I have ordered a new original style, basically a replica that I'm going to stamp all my registration information into and get that mounted back on. So right now I'm going to get these cleaned up and see how they look. I was going to clean up that screw and bolt, and then I realized I'm probably just going to rivet these plates on. So I'm not going to worry about cleaning those up right now. As I got looking at them, they're pretty gnarly anyways. So if I do go that route rather than riveting, I'll just put new hardware in. On another note, while I was out here working, my wife just came out here and I got a delivery today. I got my new placards. I have to enter the information, stamp on the serial number that the Secretary of State gave me that I talked about earlier. And I didn't expect these today. I didn't. These got shipped really fast. So I'm gonna get on eBay and give that guy a 5-star because these are beautiful and they got delivered quick. So much appreciated. So I'm gonna have to go down and get a stamp kit and stamp the information in here and get these mounted up, so this thing will be entirely legal. All right, so we ran down to Harbor Freight, got the lettering stamp letter. What do you call that thing? The stamps that you pound the letters in with. I don't know. Letter punch kit. I think that's letter stamp punch kit. I don't know, something like that. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, stamped in U.S. Army on that one because that's what the original one said. I was going to use the original just because it's the original, but that one matches the nice clean look. So went ahead and stamped U.S. Army in that. Get that one mounted up. Got my plate and bracket mounted up there. And got my serial number and Stevens and a delivery date all stamped in that one and mounted. I was having trouble. I got a cheap rivet gun. It was a pain in the butt. Didn't work very well. So for right now, screws, machine screws with nuts. But I'm going to get them replaced. I've got a buddy at the shop. I'll take it over to him probably and use a industrial rivet gun and get that riveted on right. But for now, we're all legal. Serial number's on. Plates are on it. I think we ought to take for a ride. Hop in, honey. Thanks for watching.